Hey, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, OzChris, here with reviews on the Amazing Spider-Man number 18 and Superior Spider-Man number 4. So starting off with ASM Part 2 and Hunted, written by Nick Spencer, art by Humberto Ramos, coloring by Edgar Delgado and Eric Arciniega. Yes, so Hunted has commenced. Spider-Man and all of his animal-themed rogues have all been caught and being hunted by the hunters. So all these Craven bots are called the hunters, as they're named by Arcade, and he explains how they work. You put these glasses on, you get control of a robot. Decide what weapons you want to do. You want to go old school, use a bow and arrow. You want to go high tech, use several machine guns, and there you go on the hunt. So he gives it to one businessman and who falls for the temptation and enjoys the hell out of killing another person, even if it's a villain, killing another person, which is interesting. For Hunted, all of these people are people that, all these business people that are taking control of the hunters are all people that Craven wants to get rid of. Particularly away from his kingdom. They're not real hunters. They're there for the fame. They're not there for the hunt itself. So it seems like he's giving them what they wanted, making them out to be pretty much turning them into kind of animals themselves. They're just relishing in them killing other people as hunters. And then knowing Craven and this whole setup, he's gonna pull one under them. So while Hunted is going on, Mary Jane is worried about where Peter is, and she realizes what Hunted is going on, that Peter might be involved. And basically, with this issue, it just showing initially everyone trying to escape from the hunters. The hunt has begun, all of them trying to escape, etc. So story, I was gonna say it's slightly above average. It doesn't particularly do a lot to progress the actual overall story of Hunted. This is mainly just about all the animal themed villains, etc. Trying to escape the initial attack. So 3.75. I was going to say 3.5, but it borders on 4. The parts with MJ are really interesting, particularly at the end. Ignore that lawnmower, please. Yeah, the stuff with MJ at the end, particularly with the recurring villain in Spencer's run so far, really good. And the last page, I won't show it, but it's a really chilling page. And there's a part with the Gibbon, which sets up his tie-in, because next week's issue is another Point HU issue, and it stars the Gibbon. And this issue really does a good job of setting it up, and even how it's set up. It doesn't say, if you want to read what happens to the Gibbon, read next week's issue of ASM number 18.HU. It's not forcing you to read it. It's just, it sets it up, and then it's entirely up to you if you want to pick it up. As it seems to be in the case with these tie-in issues, the Point HU issues. The Black Cat one, completely optional. It's a good story, but very optional. You could not pick up that issue, and you would not be lost about what's happened with Black Cat. They tell you anyway in 16 and 17. So yeah, story 3.75 out of 5. Art 4 out of 5. I like the majority of the art and the coloring. It's just sometimes Ramos's Spider-Man is just, what is that? Like Spidey skipped leg day too much. Like buff dude flailing, almost thin legs. It's like that a couple of times. The body looks just really weird with Spider-Man. Not particularly with anyone else. I only really found that with Spider-Man, that the body was really off at some parts. MJ looks slightly a bit weird, but it's especially her dancing, so of course the body's going to be in like weird positions. But mainly Spider-Man himself in a lot of scenes. It seems to be when he's trying to swing and whatever, it just looks weird how Ramos draws him. But apart from that, 4 out of 5 for the art. Cover 4 out of 5. Good art, good coloring on the cover, but it's not a particularly eye-catching cover, but it's got good art on it regardless. On to Superior Spider-Man number 4. So the aftermath of Terrax's attack. So we got this written by Christos Gage, art by Mike Hawthorne, and coloring by Jordi Belair. So in this issue, Otto tries to be an actual proper hero. Anna Maria is now helping him try to be a better hero this time, as Otto likes to say he can be a hero, but his ego gets in the way. He's all bark and no bite. That ego of his gets in the way. Everyone's like, great work, Spider-Man. Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, he always has to correct them. I'm the superior Spider-Man. Get it right, you plebs. But Anna Maria is helping him, and I will note this is a very meme-worthy panel. I know someone edited it. It's like, you're going to give me autism? And it's like, one cannot give an autism. It's medically impossible. You might be the first. A very just take that page out, meme it. A lot of meme potential there. So Otto is being helped to be a hero, to be a better hero with Anna Marie's help. And there's a very good scene where he saves a kid from Waxman. One of the members of the night shift, Otto is told by Anna Marie that Waxman is a serial killer. So he attacks Waxman, stops him, and if they find out the kid's mother passed away, was killed in the rubble. So there's a nice moment. He sits the kid down. He doesn't even correct him. He says, "Hello, young man." He's like, "Are you Spider-Man? You're my favorite. Just ask my mom." Yes, I'm Spider-Man. And just this nice page, no dialogue whatsoever, of Otto telling the kid his mother passed away, sitting there just comforting him while he's saddened by his loss, and just waiting until a paramedic arrives to take the kid away to be treated, looked after, etc. And Otto waving him goodbye. It's a nice, great moment. So overall, with this issue's story, 4 out of 5. I really, really like this. This was despite the fact it's pretty much kind of a filler issue. This is the aftermath of the first the story with Terrax attacking and leading up to the next story. This was a really, really good issue. Otto trying to be a superhero and Anna Marie helping with him is a really good character development for Otto himself. I really enjoyed it. It was really, really good art. 4 out of 5. Like the art, like the coloring. I think it was definitely probably almost at its strongest with this issue. So, and cover 4 out of 5. Perfectly showing Otto being an actual superhero, protecting this girl from being crushed from rubble, etc. Really, really good issue of Superior Spider-Man. If you haven't been reading Superior Spider-Man, definitely check it out. It's a really good series. So that is it for those two. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.